So, Mason, here we go. You have requested Maximus Meridius. Meridius? It's quite the name. Anyways, well, who is this guy? Well, he was a great commander of the armies of the north. He was the greatest general of Rome during the 2nd century AD. Wow, so he was a big, fancy, dancy guy. And, oh, sadness. His wife and his son were killed. Oh, that's so sad. Not good. Okay, we'll learn more in a minute. So we're going to do the outline of his body. So first we're going to start with the oval. Then we're going to put his neck in there. We're going to get his shoulders in there. His body. His waist. This is going to be where his bottom part of it is. Anyways, that part. Then we are going to do the ovals. We have 1 oval, 2 ovals. This is going to be where his knees are. Then we have other ovals down here. If you need to pause. And that's going to turn into his feet down at the bottom, which we will eventually put sandals on. Because, hey, that's what they wore back then, sandals. So for his arm, oh, he's got these big muscular muscles. Biceps and triceps. And it's going to come down to his hand, okay? Then we're going to come over here, big muscular shoulder. And we're not going to see the end part because right here, this is where he is holding his shield. Right? We're going to put an edge on that one. All right. Awesome blossom. So let's go back up to his head. So he's looking. He's looking that way. All right. So then he has this great mask on. This is a great mask. This is his ear. So we actually see his ear there. And on that line, so we're going to make his mask. So it's kind of cool looking here. A little spot where the nose is. And then now we have his eye. So we're going to come up here above that line, get his eye in there. And these are his eye holes. And we're going to get his other eye hole here. So you can erase in there. So we can put actual... Okay, we're going to put his eye. So his eye is in there. This is his eye. He's just looking out of the hole. And he does have an eyebrow up here. Oh, we should have made him look mad, right? So that's his eye. And it looks like it's got a piece up there. He's got another eye. We're just going to see a piece of that eye right here. And he's got another piece. Kind of makes him look ferocious, like, ooh. This is kind of more sideways. It's like a spot in between. And coming down from here, this is going to be part of his face mask. That's a cool looking face mask. And right here is where his mouth is going to go. Wow. We're going to put a chin in there. And this is going to go up past the cheekbone area to his ear. This part will go over like this. Oh, this is quite interesting looking. And now let's put his ear in there. Awesome. And back here, this is the back of it. All right, now we are going to do, and when you do color it in, I guess we can erase it a little bit right there so it looks connected. I put a little bit of hair in here so you can tick, 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 tick. You can put some brown hairs in here. And this is his bottom lip right here. Can you guys see it? Does it come in together here? All right, let's do the upper part. So let's get rid of the upper part of that head. And it almost looks like, I don't know, I got this from a picture. This is interesting looking helmet. And he's got spikes on his helmet, which I'm like, I think it's more for like intimidation. Because what are they going to ram somebody with their head? Well, maybe. You never know. So we're just going to put some spikes in there. All right, so we have him. You know what? And if you want, you can make his chin a little more straight. So it just makes him look a little meatier. All right, so let's make his armor. So we're going to erase right there because that's where his armor is coming in. And then this piece off here, I guess is where it all clamps together. Comes in. What else do we know about him? Okay, so we heard his wife and his son died. So Commodus tried to have Maximus executed, but he escaped. Oh, wow. He's not having some good luck here. This is this part. So we're going to bring this down, his armor. And now we want to kind of like give him like a chest. So let's bring this out, and then it can go straight down. And then just follow that down. And this one, we're going to bring it out a little more and bring it in. And on his breastplate, they probably hammered it to make it look like his chest could fit in there and more intimidating, I'm assuming. So he escaped, all right? He was eventually enslaved, captured again, and became a gladiator. That's where they'd throw him into rings to see them get ripped apart. Oh, good. Civilization. Great. Everybody's nice to each other. Super. All right. Let's finish. Let's do his part down here. So there's this little rim, and I just went, ding, look, lots of little squares, rounded squares, all the way across. Look at that. Great. Then we're going to put his skirt down here. I'm sure they didn't call it a skirt back then, or maybe they did, and they were just, hey, it's a manly thing to wear. I don't think he'd catch my husband and my brothers in a skirt. All right, but so he became a gladiator, and he killed Commodus, but also died with his wounds. Oh, bummer. Okay, so now we're going to do these long strips. These were like, I'm assuming that his skirt was probably leather, and these were like metal strips. So let's just do, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, how am I having 7 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I ended up with 6. So you can do 6 or 7. Erase inside those, because we're going to be putting little brackets on them. You can actually erase inside the skirt too, so it looks like it's unified. Oh, I think that there's probably one more right here, but it's not a big deal, right? Not a big deal. Now let's put the little brackets in there. So we start big, and as we come up, we're going to get smaller and smaller. So bigger at the bottom, as you come up, smaller. Anyways, they've made a movie about it called Gladiator. I have not seen it. I do like, I think Russell Crowe is the actor. I do like Russell Crowe. But, yeah, I'm more into like Disney. I'm more into kid stuff. Disney, Harry Potter, things like that. Oh, I love princess movies. Okay. All right, that looks good. So when you do Sharpie, so you're going to Sharpie all of this in there, and that's going to make those strips and brackets just pop out. So you'll be Sharpieing this in. I love the Sharpie. Pencil and Sharpie and paper. Bam, that's all I need. Okay, so let's do his arm. So he's got this armor piece coming off. So it's going right over his muscles. And then you're going to double this. And then we'll be sharpening inside there. But so his arm, let's erase in here because we're just going to put his arm coming out. It's just his muscles. His muscles. And it has this thing strapped on. So we're gonna Sharpie this, Sharpie around there. And then I would Sharpie in here too. That looks good. And then here, yours gonna go over. So we're just putting skin over all that muscle. But when he gets down here, he's got like a wrist or leather piece here. And that one, you'll just be coloring in with colored pencil. And then we can just erase inside there. The rest you're just gonna kind of colored pencil in. Looks good. Oh, look at his tummy. So to make him look like he's one tough dude. Oh, looks like he's got an amputee. Let's just color that in. Okay, so you can now come in here and just kind of like make it lumps. So it looks like he's got a 6-pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-pack. Yeah, everybody wants a 6-pack. Boy, they're hard to get. I try. Man, how many sit-ups do I do a day? I can't even tell you. I try. I do. But then I eat chocolate. And that just defeats the purpose. But then I eat chocolate. Then I work out, so I can't eat chocolate. All right, now it's time to do his armor. So we already have his legs in there. So this one we're just going to smooth out. So we're going to smooth this out, put some skin on there. And we can erase kind of what's in there because we're going to put the armor on top of it. Okay, so we're going to put the armor down to his feet. It's like shin guards. Oh, that's probably why they got it for soccer, right? I used to play soccer, and man, thank goodness for shin guards, or probably have some broken bones. So you're gonna make this really thick on the outside here. So you do the ones on this side. Okay. Oh, we forgot his hand here. Let's get his hand in there. So we've got his thumb, and then he's got some fingers. And then he's going to be holding his sword, and we can put a sword out here. Okay, he's got a sword in there. And his shoes. So we're going to put some sandals on him. So we've got kind of like toes in here. And we'll put this across. This is going to be the back of his sandal. We're going to make the bottom of his sandal. And then this is the straps that are going to go over. Okay. So same thing. Oh, look, I didn't even Sharpie that one in. So, oops, caught that. This is the back of his foot. Get his toes in there. Put the bottom of his shoe. And now we're going to put his sandals in there. All right, now you have the gladiator. And then I put blood splatter on the outside because he's a warrior. So, anyways, I hope your guys' turns out great. Mason, hope you like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya!